Okay guys, we are back for another recipe today. Welcome back to my channel where we teach you how to cook for people that may not know how to cook, right? So it's for beginners and it's for people all the way up to, a sous chef, or above. So this is what I do, as you guys know from watching my channel in the past. All right, so let's get on with this recipe. And today, if you don't know what I'm making, but you probably do by the headline, is we're going to do some chicken cordon bleu. Been in the mood for this a little bit, so I figured, you know what? Why not fire up some cameras and some lights and get this recipe going? So that's what we're going to do here today. The only thing that you guys aren't seeing right now is flour and breadcrumbs. So, but I do have the 2 eggs sitting here. So this recipe is very simple. It's salt, pepper. We got some chicken breast here. I'm only going to make 2 chicken cordon bleus today, but I am going to cut up this other chicken while I have it out. We got some ham. We got some Crocus ham. It's very lean ham. It's just the ham that I prefer, but you can use a Black Forest ham, a baked ham. But now that Easter's close or almost over, you can use ham from your Easter dinner. That's fine too. And I have some baby Swiss. That's just what I prefer. So we are going to get on with this recipe. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm going to grab a Ziploc bag and I'm going to show you how to cut this chicken breast. We're going to carve this up just a little bit. We got to just take some fat off of it. And we're going to get on with this. So stand by, I guess. I guess it's one of those days. Jesus, it's Sunday. I'm all tongue-tied today. But yeah, hang out with me for a little bit. Grab a beer, glass of wine, whatever you guys want to do. And follow this recipe. Okay, I'll be back in a second. And we'll show you how to cut up this chicken and pound it out. All right, I have one good sized chicken breast and the other one's just a little bit smaller. I'm going to use the bigger chicken breast here today, just because I would want these chicken cordon bleus a little bit bigger than the other piece of chicken. Okay, so here we go with this recipe. This is simple. I'm gonna just kind of trim up this chicken a little bit, just like this. Okay. And I do take out this, as you guys watch me, you guys know I do take out this knot right here. So I just basically, just like that. And because there's I know you guys can't see what I'm doing now, but I have to get that out of there. It's a little bit of blood from the chicken that we definitely get rid of that. We don't cook. That's why you guys see me in all my videos that I do. I take all this out because I just don't really want it in there. Okay, so that piece of chicken looks good. Oh, it'd be a great time for, if you guys are new here to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Could use some more subscriptions. It would be great. Not necessary, but it is free. Just click on the button, subscribe, and you'll know exactly when I post videos if you hit the notification bell. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, there's different ways of doing this. And like I say in all my recipes, there's 100 ways to do one recipe, right? So this recipe, a lot of people will butterfly it from this side, okay, back, because this is your closed end, right? This is kind of your open end. This is your closed end. I don't do that because I'm doing 2 chicken cordon bleus out of this one piece. So what I do is I just find the halfway mark going down just like this, and we cut straight through just like that. So instead of butterflying it, this is what we do. Okay, so and then this we're going to take and we're going to pound this out nice and thin. We're going to stuff it with ham and cheese, and then we're going to roll it in breadcrumbs and put it in the pan, fry it up, and that's going to be our chicken cordon bleu. Okay, hold on one second and we'll show you how to pound this out. Okay, so we have our Ziploc bag here, just a regular Ziploc bag, nothing special. We're just going to put our chicken in this, just like that. You don't have to zip it if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. I don't. I like when the air gets in it because it makes the chicken more easier to pound instead of like vacuum sealing and sucking the air out of it. No need for that. All right, so all we're going to do is we're just going to start from the middle and we're going to work our way out to the edges of this, and we're going to get it maybe about like an eighth. If I can get it an eighth of an inch thick without splitting the chicken, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so hang on sorry about the noise, but here we go. Okay, so now what I do at this time is we just flip it around or do whatever you, backside, front side, doesn't really matter. Make sure that it's all even, right? You don't want a thick side, you don't want a thin side. So you always start from the thin side over here and rub your hand on it and see if it actually goes up a little bit. And if it does, or there's any bulges in it, you probably should knock those down. So that's what we're going to see. Now this side here is just a little bit thicker, so we're just going to give this a little bit more pounding from the top now. See how that feels. I know it's a lot of pounding, but I just want you guys to see what's basically involved in this. A little bit more. Okay, so I think that is going to be, yeah, I think that's going to be about good. Just like that, okay? So this is what we have now. This isn't any different than pounding out something for chicken parm, right? Make chicken parm, you'll know what I'm talking about, which I should have a video of chicken parm going up. So that's about how you want it, something like that, right? Nothing crazy. All right, I'm not going to bore you doing the other one, but I am going to do the other one. As soon as I'm done, I will be right back and we will take off on the next step. Okay, so the only thing I did here was I put the salt and pepper down just to season them. I put a little bit of ham down, a few slices of thinly sliced ham, and some Swiss cheese. And now all I'm going to do is we're just going to roll this up just like this. And then on the bottom here, if you want, you can put a toothpick to keep that settled while you fry it, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to tuck and push in and tuck and push in just like that, and then you can toothpick it here if you want to. Okay, so there's our two chicken cordon bleus, and I'm going to set up a dredging station, and we'll get dipping these in the eggs, breadcrumb flour. I got some oil in back of me here on the stove ready to go, and we'll get these all crisped up, and we'll take it from there. We'll do step by step. I'm in no rush today for this recipe, so we're just going to get what we get today. All right, hang in there, and I'll see you just in a second. Okay, so I am back with my dredging station set up, and now all we're going to do is we're going to take our cordon bleu and we are going to just roll this just like this. Nice and easy. Get the ends, get everything, right? Just like that. Okay. You got to be a little delicate with these at this time, and then we're just going to tap it, get off the excess. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to roll it in the egg wash. I didn't put the egg wash together in front of you guys because I just didn't think it was really necessary. I think everybody knows pretty much how to do an egg wash. You're just beating 2 eggs. Okay, so these are delicate. You gotta take your time with these now. And then these are going to go in your breadcrumbs. And you're gonna roll it and kind of pinch and keep it all together. All right, just like that. Okay. All right, so that's how we do this. All right, now I'm gonna do the other one. All right, so that's how I'm gonna leave that there. That's how we do it. I'm gonna do the other one so I don't bore you guys. It's as simple as that, and then we're gonna take them over to the fryer and we're gonna fry these in a pan, and then we're gonna plate these up. These are gonna be delicious. If you like chicken cordon bleu, these are gonna be fantastic. Okay guys, hang in there for me for one more second, and then we'll get to cooking these bad boys, okay? All right. Okay, so we're over to the cooktop now. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take these beautiful chicken cordon bleus, and we are gonna just drop these in the, just like that. Go nice and easy, away from you, obviously, like any other thing you usually drop in oil. Okay, I'm just gonna let these go. Temperature's at about 1. Yeah, 1. You wouldn't be getting no reaction if it was at 1 anything. Temperature is about 355, 360. I brought it up just a little bit higher than what I wanted it, just because that's just going to cool the oil a little bit. So it was 355 when I dropped them. It's down to 322. So that's just par for the course. It happens no matter what you put in oil and inside of a pan like that. And we're just going to let these go. Now we're just going to keep turning these with a pair of tongs, and probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, the chicken will be done, and we're going to be ready to plate this. This is real easy. The hardest thing is rolling them and putting breadcrumbs on them, the egg wash, and the flour. That's the hardest thing. Other than that, anybody can turn around and put these in a pan and fry these up. Okay, having said that, we will be back in I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. Once these are done frying, I'm going to do them on a low simmer here, and a low fry, I guess is what I should say. And we'll be back with you guys when these are done, and I'll show you how I plate this up. All right, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I am. I'm cooking. All right, so these have been in for they're about 5-7 minutes. I did do a complete rotation on them. You can see, and all I do is I just, when one side gets pretty much done, I just go to the other side, and I just keep rotating them like this until they're all done and the cheese is melted. And I gotta say, guys, if you smelled this, you'd be ready to eat dinner. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'm going to finish these up, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I start the plate. Okay. Okay, so our chicken cordon bleu is ready, and I'm going to let this rest for a couple of minutes. This is what it looks like. This looks fantastic. It smells fantastic. So we're going to let these sit for just a little bit. And then as soon as these cool for, I don't know, maybe I'll let them rest for maybe, I don't know, 7-8 minutes or something like that. And then we're going to take them, we're going to come back and we're going to cut into them. We're going to plate this meal up. Stay tuned, guys. This is going to be delicious. Okay, so I let these rest for about 6-7 minutes. I'm just going to take one of these cordon bleus. I'm going to move it to the other side there so I can cut into this one. It's still really hot. But all right, here we go. Let's show you the end result of this awesome chicken cordon bleu. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at that. Is that beautiful? Still nice and hot. It's juicy. I cooked it to about 150 on the middle. You cook it how you like it. I don't mind it, you know, not 165, but that's just me. That's just how I like it. You cook it any way you want to, but look at this. I'm going to turn this cutting board around for you so you guys can see this. Look at that. Now that's a chicken cordon bleu. Okay, let me push this aside, and you can even see over here the juice that's running from it. It's very, very juicy. You cook it to 150, 155. Let this rest, and I guarantee you can see it's just so juicy. Okay, all right, so let me just put this aside for a second, and we are gonna plate this up. Let's do something like this, right? Yeah, maybe. We'll do it like this. Okay, so let's take this. We're gonna lay this down. I'm actually excited for dinner tonight. I'm gonna do this, plate that up, just like that. Let's move this a little bit closer for you, clean up my mess a little bit, and then I'm gonna, now I didn't do a recipe for this, but I am going to serve this with a little broccoli. Now this broccoli is just, it's a very simple recipe. It's I just blanched the broccoli for about 5 minutes, and then I let it cool, and I put it in ice water. And after that, what I did was I just let it rest for just a little bit, and then we put it in a, I'm sorry guys, I was all discombobulated, just doing too many things at once, I guess, just then. All right, so the broccoli, anyways, blanched it for 5 minutes, took it out, put it in a water bath, ice bath, and just let it sit. And then we fired up a skillet, chopped up some garlic, some red pepper flakes, some butter, sauteed it in the pan, and this is how I'm serving my dinner tonight: chicken cordon bleu with spicy garlic broccoli. Okay, that's dinner. Okay guys, hopefully you guys like my recipe. If you did, you guys know the rule by now. Hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Click on the notification bell and put a thumbs up, and be more than happy to share this if you think somebody will like this recipe. Okay guys, until the next time, I'm out. It's dinner time.